So here am I. It is July 1st, 2012. The time is about 8:24 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I am in some park. Might be Denny Park. I'm not sure. I'm in front of a bust erected in 1942. So the thing is, I began to drink heavily at the command, literally at the orders, of the Central Intelligence Agency when I was hired in 2009. And of course, I did what they told me because I know my job. My job is to obey orders and to do my work efficiently. So I drank heavily, and they said it would be an advantage to me at some point. Anyway, more recently, last month probably, they said it was a disadvantage now, and I should stop drinking altogether. So I've stopped drinking. No more booze. The booze is no longer part of my behavior. Still drink coffee, but I don't know, that might be a problem too. But right now it seems to be okay. And of course, what do I do what is the most important job for me? To protect the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Mostly I protect the United States against domestic enemies. There's a lot of those. Well, anyway, it's drizzling, and I'm looking at the pink elephant, which shines brightly. It's a great symbol of the United States. You know, the freedom to drink. Now, some people say, well, you don't really have the freedom to drink. Some people say that's not really true. You don't drink. There's no alcohol to be had. The Islamists, they say, I don't know, I've just heard a rumor, because they have pretty much co-opted the entire country, bought and paid for every living thing in this country. They have, by virtue of their power, of their monetary power, which of course is the power of the oil, made it impossible to drink basically ethanol, like alcohol, unless you make it yourself, moonshine. So what they have substituted they have placed into the mix, they have this concoction. This smells like alcohol, tastes like alcohol. It's basically a big barbiturate, or sometimes it's a heroin product. And it does the same effect, it has the same basic effect. It's a downer, it gets you high. But because the Islamists are very strict in their observance of rules, they don't allow anyone to drink alcohol anymore, not in the United States. There are some portions of the world that are still unaffected by this dominance. But basically, and you have to believe the rumor, because the rumors are generally, got a basis of truth. Anyway, they have all the so-called distilleries, all the so-called manufacturers of alcohol products, alcoholic beverages, now routinely use a concoction that is basically a kind of distillery of, a pharmacological mixture, mostly barbiturate, some opiates, sometimes they do put in a little hallucinogens. Yeah, and they basically, they do this because they can say, well, you can still get high, but you have to do it according to our rules, because, we pay the bills. And why do they pay the bills? Because they have the oil. And why do they have dominance? Because of me. Because the ministry. The ministry, of course, was created by me, and that was during the World War II. I did it through the mechanism of Stalin, of all things. Stalin, in the drunken stupor, in some hiding place, as he was waiting for the Germans to come and get him, or his own people to liquidate him. I took him by the hand. I says, sign this document for me. They will institute a organization and you'll be off the hook. You can go forward and be the tyrant that you must be. He did. He did because I said, I am the devil. And of course I am the devil. Or you could say I'm Lucifer, or you could say I'm Satan. You could say I'm like one of the Time Lords. You could say I'm, Jesus. You could say I'm the Antichrist. You could say I'm the seventh angel. Or you could just say I'm me. I'm somebody that's very pretty. I got big tits. See, look at my tits. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I'm talking nasty in front of people. Anyway, so I'm going to leave, and remember about Santa Claus. He knows when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Anyway, I'm going to go. People are looking at me.